The motion picture you're about to watch has been passed through a revolutionary new device designed to enhance and maximize your viewing experience by reading your thoughts. Yes, we're proud to introduce the Predictor 5000, the last word in viewer participation, brought to you by Rylestar Communications Incorporated. At certain points during this movie, a major plot twist will occur, posing you, the viewer, with a simple question that will determine the outcome of the story. When prompted, simply think or shout your answer, either yes or no. Thank you for watching.
Initiating Predictor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1...
Say in business, a fool and his money are soon parted. Our department was created so that we, the experts, can save your business. My name is Cyril and I run the Bureau. Business is all about communication, and through communication we all have to make choices about where our companies are headed. Life and business is about choice. Often the answers boil down to a simple option: yes or no. Fortunately, the answers to our problems are invariably obvious, and that's where we come in. Our company, the Bureau of the Obvious.
Experience. Perfect.
No, look, seriously, I don't have the time. I've got to be there in just under 3 hours, and I can't spend what little time I have left on the phone to
Yes,
you.
we spoke earlier, and her CV's spot on. Can you hold a second, please? No, Connors. Stop right there. I told you last week to implement those 3 policies immediately. Do you hear me? Immediately. I'm on the other line. I'll call you right back. Hi, sorry, I've got some more. I need this handheld. Where were we? Oh, yeah. I think I'm going to go with the 2 you sent.
Listen, would you let me get a word in edgeways, please? Honey? Oh, look, seriously, you've got to calm down. You're getting this all out of context. Look, just try and breathe and relax. I am not trying to sell you. Oh, Oh, right, that's it. You've done it now.
What's up, my brethren? Now, look at these two, acting like a pair of women staring blankly into the stratosphere, barely acknowledging my presence. Ho-hum, just another day at the orifice. Ooh, and indeed, Oliver makes himself comfortable by swinging his legs onto the table and popping his coffee to one side. He switches on his laptop and begins to play. Cyril notices this.
Seriously, that's it. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. You just think about what you said.
I see you finally acknowledged my presence. Good afternoon.
What time do you call this?
10 to 10.
And when is the yank due in?
10.
10?
600 seconds to go then.
You're supposed to be here at
9.
50 minutes ago.
Your point?
You're late.
I'm late, yes. So...
You haven't quite grasped punctuality, have you?
I'm reading my emails, ain't I?
That's not funny.
Made you laugh, rude boy.
Why? Because I simply can't afford to let the company fall into disrepute this early on in its history. And I'm not about to let... Okay. Well, with slightly less respect, you better rein those employees back the way I told you. I'll call you later, and I do mean this. You better have a phenomenally good reason for me. Idiots. Pure, unadulterated idiocy on an unfathomable level.
The mind boggles, does it not?
Indeed it doth, ma'am. So fill us in on the yank.
Oh, I have a management consultant coming in to show us what's what.
You what?
Have you been thinking again, Mr. Meyer?
Shut up, Olly.
Does the term as welcome as a group hug in a Burns unit mean anything at all to you at this juncture?
I hate to break the news to you, Cyril, but we are management consultants.
No. We are not management consultants.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We're
Troubleshooters. Yeah, I can't stand the moniker management consultant. It sounds so, I don't know, stuffy.
Oh, very true. One cannot afford to be tarred with a stuffy brush in contemporary management.
Exactly. And this way we get to have the word shooter in our job title. What was that?
I quit. It's kind of like Optrix. It's a new thing. And anyway, what they do, but, etc., etc. I'm just going to let you finish the rest of that sentence.
Where was I?
Oh, the Yank MC.
Oh, yes, that's right. Well, today's Wednesday, so we've been operational for a whole 2 days. And I thought, while the company is in its... Well, I was going to use the word infancy. In fact, I will use the word infancy. I thought we'd bring in an MC to...
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y?
Isn't that counterproductive?
K, Y, Jelly?
Why? Well, that yanks the competition, that's why. I want to see what they're up to. The key is to observe him, but don't let him realise we're observing him. We've got to figure out the modus operandi. That guy is the hard sell gold mine.
I'm not convinced.
Our survey says...
Oh, for Pete's sake. I'll talk to you when I get home. Bye.
The wife?
No, wrong number.
Now, you see, that was a good retort. You're learning, young Padua.
So when's this waste of space due in?
Okay. The overall slogan is this: the Bureau of the Obvious. Then it's creativity plus ingenuity equals productivity.
Right?
Creativity plus ingenuity equals...
Yeah, I heard creativity plus ingenuity equals creativity, but my mind's telling me plus equals... I thought we were trying to disassociate ourselves away from all that management speak waffle.
Well, I think it's snazzy. He'll be here in a minute.
Just say snazzy.
You must be the intellectuals.
Hi, I'm Cyril Meyer. I believe we spoke on the phone.
Yeah, at least you don't suffer from short-term memory loss. Now sit down. All right, you've called me in, and because of that, you've landed on your feet. I'm Wayne Goldstein III. You've hired the best, because I'm going to whip this place up ManCon style. All right? Now, what you don't realize is that your business is going down the toilet, and it's going to get flushed out into the North Sea along with all the rest of the turds. So you need to sort yourselves out with a quickness. Now, I recognize and understand that this business has only really been operational for a couple of days, but quite frankly, you're very, very nearly the level of terrible. Not quite there yet. You've got a little ways to go.
Excuse me, Wayne, but as we're only in the startup phase, I fail to see how you're going to whip us into shape so early. It's not as if...
Listen, young lady, it's a dog-eat-dog, cutthroat, business-is-war type world out there. And I've got a little news flash for you. You know who's going to hold your hand? Do you? Huh? No one. That's who. All right? You need to shape up and sharpish, understand? And this is how we're going to do it. This is brilliant. You ready? It's creativity plus ingenuity equals productivity. Huh? Creativity plus ingenuity equals productivity. Brilliant, doesn't it?
But I thought of that.
Excuse me?
I literally came up with that before you came in here. I did.
He did, you know.
Yeah, that's my idea.
But what does it mean?
It doesn't mean anything. I mean, it's meaningless. It's jargon. It's gibberish. It's bogus. But see, you know, the punters don't know that. All right? You know, to them, it sounds good. I mean, it feels good. Hell, it is good. You know, it's psychologically satisfying.
I beg to differ.
I concur.
Are you criticizing me? Me?
Yes, actually, I am. I don't buy any of it. We're wasting our time, Cyril. Tell him to sod off.
Yeah, tell him to shove it.
Should Cyril tell Wayne to shove it? Yes or no? Think or shout your answer now. The votes are in. You have selected yes.
Actually, I'm sorry, but I don't think this is quite what we're after.
Oh, what you're after? Who the hell do you think you are? I mean, you don't even know what you're after.
Yeah, thanks, but we'll risk it on our own. Bye for now.
Talk about this. I mean, there must be something else I could do. I could teach English literacy classes, yeah?
With an American accent? I think not. Bye. All right. This was my idea anyway.
Yeah, of course it was, sweetheart.
Well, this is what I call hot property. You, my dear, are perfect.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
The wife.
Fiver says she's annoyed.
Tenor says Cyril's about to cash in his castration ticket.
Deal.
Been keeping tabs on you, you know. And this is call number 7 and it's not even 11 o'clock yet. Oh, for goodness sake, don't start. I'm at work. Right. Thank you.
What's the matter, Rag Week?
If only. Peace and quiet. Puh. Got about as much chance of that as you actually doing some work for once, Olly.
Dolly Kane, Bureau of the Ob... Oh, it's you. No, I can't, Dave. Not tonight. I know it's parents' evening. Okay, fine. Put them on.
Here, Olly. You're the techie here. Can you...
I wouldn't put it quite so crassly, Si, but do go on.
Well, I was going to ask you if you knew how to... Well, I'm sure you do. How to, like, erase where I've been on the internet. I will give you a £5 if you don't say what you're about to say. Can you resist? Can you? All right. What I'm going to say is fix it.
Because Mummy's probably going to be in a meeting this evening. But I've told Daddy that I'll have you next week, okay? Can you put Daddy back on, honey?
Okay. Spot of lunch and then the big one.
Oh yes, I forgot your gig with those geeks at Ryler Star. We make those daft little devices only morons would actually use. Yeah, good luck helping them sell that rubbish.
Anyway, I'm out of here. Zap me if you need me.
What, like this?
Turn fire. Boffin. See ya.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm staying at the hotel. Because what you did was an unconscionable betrayal. That's why, Dave. I mean, how could you? Look, forget it.
Husband problems?
Shut up.
Is it because I is black?
Shut up.
That's like racism, that is. I could like take you to human resources.
You're not funny, Ollie. I'm on a working lunch. Direct my calls to my mobile. And no looking at porn while I'm out.
I wouldn't even consider the very thought of that until approximately 15 minutes after I've seen your car leave the car park.
Thin ice, Ollie. Thin ice.
Thin ice, Ollie. Thin ice.
Gay.
Yeah, well, it's just gone 11 now, so I'm going to try and grab a quick spot of lunch in about half an hour, and I'd like to try and get the car through the car wash if I can. So, I don't know, maybe... Oh, hold on a second, Jonathan, I got another call coming in. Hold on a sec. Yes?
Listen, Cyril, I don't know who you think you are, but I will not be told to shut up like that. Do you understand me?
For heaven's sake, woman, you're really starting to get on my nerves. You can't keep calling me. Hold on a second. Yeah, Jonathan, can I give you a call back, please?
Certainly, Mr. Murray. I'll see you in 45 minutes. Goodbye.
Bye. Now listen to me.
No, Cyril, you listen to me. We really need to talk. Come here now before your meeting.
What is it going to take for you to acknowledge that in roughly 45 minutes' time I've got what potentially could be the biggest meeting of my life? I can't.
Yes, you can. I can't believe you're putting some silly interview before
It's
family.
not a silly interview.
You're pathetic.
Oh, for Christ's sake, woman, shut up. Shut up. Don't ever call me again. Go away.
I'm pregnant.
Yeah, I'm just sending the file over to you now, mate. Just hoping some nincompoop isn't watching. Right, that should be with you just about now. Now remember, Mum's the word till this boat capsizes, okay? Right, see ya.
Dear Dolly Kane, after some really careful consideration, I think this is something I'd definitely like to pursue, taking into account it's not really...
Come on, Dolly. Be strong. Right.
Hey.
Hey.
So, I was thinking, I think we should meet at that pub, the Queen's Legs or whatever it's called. The one around the corner? I know it sounds a bit forward, but I would love to meet you. What do you say?
That sounds great. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Me neither. Okay, I'll see you there in 10.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Welcome, you're through to the Bureau of the Bloody Silly Names. If you'd like to be left on hold, press 1. If you'd like a lobotomy for even considering using our frankly inadequate service, press 2. If you like getting monged out of your skull with Caucasian challenge stoners, smoke hash.
Ollie, shut it for a second. We're in deep trouble, mate.
Trouble?
Trouble City, Sonny. Now, I've just gone through the server. The list you sent me's been tagged. Someone obviously preset your account to CC them on sent emails.
No, mate, that can't be. I rewrote the protocol, the CCs, the tagging, whatever. It should have just gone to you.
Ollie, you're going to have to recall that message and hope to the Lord high above that whoever ended up with it doesn't read it. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, things do not bode well at Camp Olly, then.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's the singular most important thing in business? Yes, that's right, the customer. Apart from, contrary to popular opinion, the customer isn't always necessarily right. Cyril Myra?
Ah, Cyril. Ready for the big pitch?
Ah, yes, I'm just going over the opening now, Mr. Thorogood.
Good. Just checking in. Ryder Star are a very important client. And to think, I very nearly palmed off this account onto that dizzy woman, Darley.
To be honest with you, the way I'm feeling right now, I wish you had.
What's that?
Oh, nothing, just a little butterflies, that's all.
Knock 'em dead, son.
Will do.
Good luck. Bye for now.
Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, what's the single most important
I have to say, it does sound rather a lot like management consulting.
Actually, we prefer to be known as troubleshooters.
Do you know what I'm thinking?
If only.
I'm thinking you suits need to lighten up a bit. I mean, look at your posture. It's so defensive. Your legs are crossed and your hands are covering your... very telling. It's fine, it's not a problem. Why don't you look at me? You know, get more comfy. Relax. Maybe do this?
I'm sorry, I'm really not used to this. I'm not even sure why I'm here.
I think you know why you're here. And that husband of yours, that idiot. Men are idiots. You deserve so much better.
I know. And look, Dave's not a bad guy, he just slipped.
You've got such great hair. So silky.
Thanks.
You're looking at my lips. Touch them.
You're so beautiful, you know. It's incredible.
Should Darley kiss Olivia? Yes or no? Think or shout your answer now. The votes are in. You have selected yes.
I'm sorry, I can't. I can't.
What do you mean, you can't?
God, I'm such a mess.
You've got problems, girl. You know that? Real, genuine problems.
I know, I've got problems.
Yeah, well, I haven't got time for problems, darling. You need to pull yourself together.
I'm undecided, I'm sorry.
Whatever, save it. You go back to your sad two-timer husband. It's your loss.
I'm sorry. Stupid.
if it's really what it appears to be. We have a very serious problem on our hands. Come in. Actually, no. Scrap that. It would be an incredibly serious problem. Sorry. Can I call you back? Thanks.
Olly. Sup, Vaz? My man, you wanted to see me.
Sit down, Olly. Got anything to tell me?
Not especially, no.
Nothing at all.
No. Should I?
Well, you might want to start here. Even though you've been in our employ for 2 days, you've been late on each and every occasion.
Yeah, you see, that's not my fault because the trains...
Well, you could try starting there. Or, alternatively, you might want to take a stab at explaining why we've seen so many results from Cyril, Darley, and nothing from yourself.
Yeah, actually I've been meaning to talk to you about that because, you know, one of the reasons I wanted to see you was so I could...
But you know what's really bothering me? And where I would ideally like you to start is why you CC'd me on a copy of our client list that you emailed to our competitors.
Oh. That.
Try giving that an explanation.
No. Mr. Clatch, it isn't
what it looks like?
No, I mean, I never meant...
To get caught?
No.
I'm disappointed in you, Oliver. No doubt Mr. Thorogood will be too.
You're not going to tell Simon about this, are you? Seriously, there's no need to tell Simon, please.
Well, you see, I don't know. It's my job as deputy manager to report everything.
Yeah, but no. Mr. Clatch, don't tell Simon, you know, please. Mano a mano, or moron a mano. Please don't tell Simon.
Day 3, Ollie. Day 3. What would you do if you were in my position? Think about it. You've caught one of your new employees selling out to the competition. What would you do?
You keep quiet. You say nothing. You believe me when I say that I will never do anything like this again. I'm a team player. You know, I swear on my grandfather's life that, you know, I'll never...
Hang on. Didn't he die on Monday? That was your excuse for being late, wasn't it? Get out. Oh, Ollie, you're an unfunny, untrustworthy, lying git. I'd get my stuff packed if I were you. Now, sod off.
Vaz. Your mum.
You're so sacked.
Okay, Cyril. Focus. Focus. They're just a bunch of hobbits and they're eager to learn from you. It's in their interest. You cannot and will not fail. Go get him, Tiger. Hi there, I'm Cyril Myra from the Bureau of the Obvious. I'm here to see Jonathan Ryler.
Oh, you're in luck, sir.
Cyril Myra?
Yes, and you must be Jonathan.
Indeed I am. Splendid. Well, if you'd like to step this way, we're all waiting for you. Obviously, this represents a major investment for our company. You come very highly recommended. Everything's set up for you. The presentation we received seemed fine, so you should be able to be off and running almost immediately.
Yes.
Just this way.
Hi, Ollie.
Hey.
What's the matter?
Things are about to go not very well for young Ollie.
How do you mean?
In about 5 seconds, this phone is going to ring. On the other end will be our very, very angry CEO, Simon, and things will go even more not very well for young Ollie.
Why? What happened?
Oliver MacDonald. 3 o'clock. Yeah. I'll have a full explanation for you then. Yeah, I am too. Okay, bye.
What have you done, Ollie?
Just this way. Okay, everybody. I'd like to introduce you to Cyril Myra from the Bureau of the Obvious. Cyril's been drafted in as a management consultant and...
Actually, it's troubleshooting.
Oh, look, it matters. And will be taking over our operational task force for the next 16 weeks. So, over to you, Cyril. Excellent.
Ladies, gentlemen, Ryler Star, a name that consumers trust. Since its inception in 1982, the company has been focused on consumer innovation. The ESMP3, a cultural phenomenon, a portable audio player that allows its users to think the lyrics to the song they're listening to. Most important of all, Ryler Star's flagship product, the Predictor 5000, a revolutionary device that enables viewers of television and film to literally select the events of the story contained. So, you have the product, and we know it works. But how do you effectively communicate your new product to the consumer? Well, I'm going to be focusing here today on 2 specific areas. One, the sales force. How do you communicate with your client? How do you sell the product? Is it effective? And 2, the management. Is the overall operation running efficiently? Do changes need to be made? It all boils down to this. Creativity plus ingenuity equals productivity. Jonathan.
Could you expand on that? It doesn't make any sense.
Should Cyril tell the truth, yes or no? Think or shout your answer now. The results are in. You have selected yes, no. It's a tie. A tie. It's a tie. It's a tie. It's a tie.
You have selected yes.
And no. You have selected yes. And
you have selected yes. And no.
Could you expand on that? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, sure. I mean, creativity and ingenuity. You have to have those 2 things in place. I mean, if your business is not implementing either of those 2 policies, then how do you separate yourself from the competition?
I'm sorry, that's total and utter dribble.
for Pete's sake. Look, just look at the damn thing, okay? Creativity, yeah, plus ingenuity equals productivity.
Yes, we can see that, but how?
Because it just does.
With respect, Mr. Myra, this all seems a bit not thought out. We're trying to avoid sales speak. That's why we came to you in the first place. We came to you for your forthright and honest...
Okay, look. Forget all that, okay? Forget that. That's redundant, all right? Okay. Look, forget the presentation, all right? It all boils down to two simple things, yeah? One, if your sales force is busy having elastic band fights and they're not sounding enthusiastic on the phone, plus they have no idea of the product, then you're screwed, okay? And two, it's the management's fault if one isn't working properly. So, you know, I'm sorry, Jonathan, mate, but you've got to get off your behind, yeah? And you've got to get them to do it. You've got to make them do it. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it, where your business is failing? How do you fix it? I don't know, what, blackmail them or something?
Mr. Myra, I'm not sure
You know what? Sod it. If you idiots are too blind to see where your business is failing, then I can't be bothered wasting my blimmin' time explaining it to you. I can't stand incompetence. 16 weeks of this? Nah, forget it. I quit. Ingenuity equals productivity.
Mr. Myra, this all seems a bit not thought out.
Right at the start, a very important client.
We're trying to avoid sales.
I mean, it's obvious, isn't it, where your business is failing?
That's why we came to you in the first place.
Meaningless, it's jargon, it's gibberish, it's bogus.
What is it going to take for you to acknowledge that in roughly 45 minutes' time I've got what potentially could be the biggest meeting of my life?
I can't believe you're into a silly interview before family.
Hell, it is good. You know, it's psychologically satisfying.
Yeah,
Do you understand?
Go away. We got to figure out the modus operandi.
Isn't that counterproductive?
Oh yes, I forgot your gig with those geeks in Cyberstar.
Often, the answers boil down to a simple option. Yes.
Yeah, good luck helping them sell that rubbish.
Or no.
Who the hell do you think you are? I mean, you don't even know what you're at.
My name is Cyril Myra, and I run the Bureau.
It's going down in flames.
I mean, it's obvious. Obviously.
Obvious.
Hey.
So, what are you in for?
Nothing much. Just got caught selling the competition all our good clients for some extra cash. How about you?
I quit.
Really? When?
During the big presentation. Right in the middle of it, in fact.
It's like being back at school, isn't it? Waiting outside the headmaster's office, waiting for him to rap us on our knuckles for being very naughty boys.
Yeah. Well,
It's been a pleasure working with you, mate.
Pleasure's on this side of the sofa, my friend.
OK, Ollie, I'll do you first. Let's get this over with. Cyril, I'll see you in a few minutes. This won't take long.
They say in business, a fool and his money are soon parted. The same is also true of a fool and his job. If your heart ain't in it, you're never going to win it. And that's the story of the short-lived bureau. It wasn't so obvious then, was it?
Thank you for purchasing this movie. We hope you enjoyed your experience. Rylestar Communications Incorporated would like to apologize for the technical hitches. We're endeavoring to resolve these issues for future editions. We hope this did not impair your viewing pleasure. Thank you for watching.